Hi, Wales. Good morning. Let's go over the Hang Seng Index as well as the rest of the Chinese stock names here. So let's start with the Hang Seng Index, guys. This is basically showcasing how the Chinese stocks are moving overall, right? As you guys know from my last video, we have a wave 1, 2 coming down, right? We're still working on this trend line. You guys can see in dotted line here, right? So we're making higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and finally got that higher high. Right, so we're officially in an uptrend right now, guys, and I am just going to ride this wave for as long as possible, right? I have the Hang Seng coming up to possibly 25K, right? That's going to be a pretty big resistance in my opinion, right? But if we can hold sort of the continuous higher low dip, we have potentially 30K here in the future, right? What I'm looking at right now is that on the weekly time frame, right? It looks beautiful, and there's going to be moving averages here, right? And we're just waiting to see how the moving averages can continue supporting price as we continue trekking higher, right? So still looking great on the Hang Seng. Let's keep going. So Alibaba as well, right? You guys know my sentiment for Alibaba. We made 50% plus on Alibaba, and it's going to keep moving with the Hang Seng, right? So I'm using Alibaba as the main indicator for how the Chinese stocks are doing. Looks very similar. 1, 2, nesting, 3, 4, potentially with a wave 5 in the future here, right? So I have a target, possibly 145, 150, right? All the way up to 170 for Alibaba. So we're absolutely killing it, right? We got in at $85 here, right, at the very lows. Let's keep going. So for Baidu is sort of the laggard here, right? But it's still trying to sort of trek higher on a weekly time frame. We still have some room left, right, for Baidu to keep consolidating before it continues higher here, right? So I still like this name, and yeah, I'm going to make some massive profits off of Baidu as well. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go to Futu. So Futu went right into my buy zone at 102, right? Oh, we're already up what? Already up 22% since the buy zone. Ticked right in there at 102. So beautiful buy on Futu, still looking beautiful uptrends, right? We're nesting here, possibly 1, 2, still working on a 3, 4, and then a 5 in the future. Okay, it's going to move similarly to the Hang Seng and Alibaba here for JD, right? Beautiful on JD, right? We're in here at 150 on the Hang Seng, but then in terms of the US, right, we're still sitting here at $38, guys, right? We're at $38 on JD. It's $45 now on JD, right? We're up a good 17% now in pre-market, right? They report their earnings for today. So let's see if we can hold this, and look at this, guys. Beautiful, right? Head and shoulders inverse pattern here as well. If we can beat the earnings, right? Same thing. We're still working on this third wave here, okay? So let's see how JD can handle, right? If we're going to be winning on those earnings, I expect sort of these highs to break through, right? And then possibly consolidate, right, for a few days for the moving averages, right, to come through and support price like this, okay, for the moving averages. All right, so we're absolutely killing it, guys. Last but not least, let's go over Pinduoduo. Okay, so perfect entry on Pinduoduo here at 110 for me, right? We're already a risk-free trade, so that means that we can raise our stop loss to entry price so we don't lose any money. Okay, and now we're targeting possibly 158 for a 43% gain, right? Beautiful entry on Pinduoduo. This is the parent company of Temu. So I still see this as all of a wave 1, 2, and we're working on a wave 3 constantly, right? We're nesting 1, 2, 1, 2. Right, we have so many opportunities every day on uptrending stocks rather than waiting on downtrends, right? And finally, let's go over NEO. NEO is a laggard here, but it's still consolidating, okay, at 140-ish. Still consolidating here. Did break the recent downtrend here, okay, but there is a larger downtrend we have to keep a lookout for on NEO here, okay? Let's take a look. I remember if I push this down, yeah, still trying to edge out, right? Still trying to edge out here. We're coming very close to an apex zone. All right, so keep a lookout, right? I'll see you guys